Welcome back, whiskey tippers and spirit sippers. Wun Wun here again, and I am super excited today because one of my birthday presents this year was my very first compass box. Today we're going to be talking about the spice tree.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Oh, I am just absolutely giddy about this. I've heard so many great things about compass box. Everybody says there's really not a bad one, but I'm not into the peated ones, so, can probably skip through most of those for now. But, man, ones like this, I don't know, this one might have a little peat in it, but I don't think it does. But I am super excited to try the spice tree. This one is called the illegal whiskey because when it first came out, they put French oak staves in it. So it was doing like a double maturation. And the Scottish Whiskey Association was like, no, they're all over these guys just because of how transparent they're being, trying to let us know everything about the whiskey. And Scottish Whiskey Association, I guess, isn't too hip on that. They're like, nah, let's keep them in the dark. So right on, John Glazier, keep doing what you're doing. And they found a way around it. They used American oak for the main body of the cask, and then they put the French oak on the heads of it, and that seemed to do kind of the same thing they were trying to do with the staves inside. So they were able to bring the spice tree back, and now we get to enjoy it. So, like I said, I'm super excited for this one. Got a cool story behind it. I got to try the spice tree extravaganza. We went out for my birthday, and I bought a glass of that. That was a little peaty, and that was delicious because it wasn't too peaty, but it was a really nice one. And this is its little brother, and want to see like how they compare. It's a blended malt Scotch. It's 46 APV, so 46%. So you already know it's 92 proof, right there in the fun zone. And yeah, enough talk. Let's get this into a glass. Not the greatest pop. Let's see how the taste is. Oh, I am super excited about this. My very first compass box. Like I said, I don't know if I've heard anybody say anything bad about a compass box whiskey. So, super excited to taste this one. Like I said, it's got a cool backstory. It seems like they did a lot with it. Be really cool to get one of those original outlawed ones that actually have the stave in it. And I wonder, because that came out years ago, so if the stave's still in it, I think at some point it shuts off and it just quits. It doesn't have any more reaction to it because it's totally saturated. But if it did, that'd be kind of crazy. Would that turn it into a 25-year-old whiskey? Or at least it tastes like that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh man, this smells beautiful. Rich berries, smooth honey. Yeah, a tiny bit of spice in the background, but I actually thought it was going to be a lot more cloves, nutmeg, ginger in your face, but this is super light and just, floral, smooth, easy, almost honey smooth. Honey and apple juice is probably the predominant smells in there. Honey and apple juice. Oh man. There's no age. This is a no age statement. There's no year on it, so I should probably let it sit in here a little bit longer and let it get, a little bit of air in there, but you don't even know. I'm so excited to taste this. It's hard to wait. Let's get it in and see what it tastes like. Slanjava. Wow. There might be. Still going. Got a nice long finish. It's still going. It's like that winter hug came back up, and instead of just kind of exploding in the chest, it almost started going right back down. Like just a lava lamp in there. That is a long finish. It's still going. It is just complex with spice and fruit. Those spices came out definitely a lot more on the taste than on the smell. But it's just so light. And there might even be just the tiniest bit of peat in there. But man, if it is ever so slight. Because there is something like a little, just a pinch of smoke in there. A tiny bit. Tiny bit, but oh, that is just pears and cherries and raspberries and apples and just like a grapes, just fruit salad. Oh, just mixed with caramel and honey. And not too much caramel. It's not crazy sweet. It's like this It's a perfect balance. That is nice. Almost smells like just under a fruit juice when you put it up, when you tilt it back to drink it. Oh, that's fantastic. I've been dying to open this. You don't even know. I've been so busy and haven't been able to do it, but I've been wanting to make this video for a minute. Just sitting there staring at it on the shelf like, I want to taste you. But, oh, man. Worth the wait. So far, so good. That is delicious. Let's put a little water in it and see if it opens up and changes it all. Just a little tiny drop. Oh man, if it's this good with a neck pour, what's it gonna be like when it finally, when it really opens up? Bravo. So far, so good. This is delicious. Just so fruity and berries almost. I mean, just like I said, almost under a fruit punch. I mean, not quite apple juice, but just a non-sweetened fruit punch. But no tart. I mean, there was no tartness or bitterness. But it wasn't overly sweet. Like I said, just that perfect harmonious blend. I mean, bravo. Compass Box, this guy knows what he's doing from what I understand. I've seen a lot of videos, and like I said, I've never seen anybody really say anything bad about any of them. So sounds like John Glazier really knows what he's doing. He's the true master, and bravo. Like I said, keep it up. It smells a little, the tartness kind of came out a little bit as usual with the water. It brought some of that barrel, some of those not barrel tannins, but it just doesn't smell like all those berries, and that sweetness is gone, and it just tamped all that down. It's there, but it's way in the background now. Tamped it way, way down. Let's see how it tastes. Prost. Man, still fairly sweet, still getting some of those berry flavors. It's not quite the, fruit bowl explosion. It was neat. Like I said, it actually tamped that down and brought out more of the barrel flavors, just kind of more of that oak flavor, more of an oak woody flavor. But man, not in a bad way at all, just altered, different. But man, I tell you, what a harmonious blend they did with this. This is so nice. It says on the front, rich, round, and intense. I agree. 100% I agree. Still, I'd have to say I like it neat better, just because it seems like there's just so many more flavors amped up. Instead of the water releasing it, it almost seemed to tamp this one down. So I think I like this one, even though it's a 46% ABV. I think I like this one neat without the water. But we have a third level to go, so time to put it over to some ice and see how it fares. Let's grab some ice. Oh, so glad when they don't disappoint and they're as good as you hope they are. Let's get it. Oh, almost went 2 for 2. The tiniest little drop fell there. Wah, wah. Don't want to spill any of this. It's too good. Oh, I don't know. I just had a feeling. Like I said, the Spice Tree Extravaganza, it was a little more peaty. It was deeper. I didn't even know if this had any peat. I didn't really think it would, but it has the tiniest bit, but it's so far in the background that if you're not a fan of peat, it's not going to bother you. It is. Like I said, this one's just perfectly blended and right where it's supposed to be. So let's see how she holds up over some ice. Cheers. Right when you bring it up to your nose, just back to being super fruity, which is strange. I mean, over the water it seemed to tamp that down, but with the ice it kind of perked it back up. You do get a little bit of that oak smell. It's maybe not quite as sweet, but that first time I brought it up, that berry that berry smell was right there, present and strong. Yeah, apple juice, grape juice. Almost a green spot smell over the ice, which is kind of odd. Where the Irish whiskey smell's coming from. But yeah, almost like that light white grape green spot smell over the ice. Alright, let's see how she tastes.
Cheers. Wow.
That is so ridiculously smooth. The ice definitely tamped it down. Brings out the oak flavors. Nice oak flavors though. It's a different taste. It's more, like I said, it's more oaky. More of an oaky flavored water. I like this one neat. They have it right where it's supposed to be. It just, such a berry explosion neat. It's more about the barrel when you put water and the ice on it. It's weird because the smell, you really smell those berries, but the taste, it's not there on the taste with the ice nearly as much. But it is there in the smell, which is really strange. Oh man, this is delicious. Oh, what a heck of a birthday present. Man, I got some good bottles for my birthday. Unbelievable. Thank you to the Giant Tamer. She was just out of control wonderful and made it just amazing. And yeah, the bottles she got were out of this world great. Oh man, this one, scale on a 1 to 10. Wow. My first Compass box. I mean, is it just, am I so amped up because it's my first CB? I gotta tell you, this is delicious. Man, I gotta be honest. As far as whiskey goes, I have to give this a 9 out of 10. Oh man, it seems like I've been going high, but I've just had some amazing bottles, and this is right there with them, running neck and neck. It drinks so freakishly smooth. It's such a berry explosion. Yeah, you lose a little bit with water, but let's be honest, most of us don't put water in our whiskey. We just drink it how it is. So it's right where it's supposed to be. It's like they knew that going in. Odd, but yeah. This is a 9 out of 10. This is absolutely delicious. If you see one, pick it up. I believe she got this one for around, I think it was like $87 or $89.99, something like that. So yeah, with the two things she got, it was like, yeah. And then $35 in tax with the 2 bottles. Gotta love Washington taxes. Anyway, so yeah, 9 out of 10. Compass Box Spice Tree. Absolutely delicious. I'm not sure if I told you, it is non-chill filtered and it is natural colored, so no color added. So just everything crisp and clean and absolutely pristine the way it's supposed to be. So if you want to taste this one, highly recommended, and you will not be disappointed. So until next time, you already know, more and more coming down the way. So I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic week, and until we see you next time, cheers.